Easton, what's going on, man? Happy birthday, happy belated birthday. So I owe you a new lightsaber, and I wanted you to have something very special. The Sabertrio Reaver. This is the lightsaber that was in one of my first YouTube videos that has like 2 million views in it. This is an incredible saber, one of my favorite designs from Sabertrio. It has the Crystal Focus 10 soundboard and NeoPixel. So I wanted you to have a really fantastic lightsaber since you deserve it. You kept your last lightsaber for over a year, and I promised you a new lightsaber, and I want you to have this. So I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to show you how to take care of it, and it'll be on its way to you very soon. So hope you enjoy, and let's go ahead and show you how this thing works. First thing I want to do is show you the close-up here of the Reaver. Now, when we spoke, when I was there for Christmas, you wanted a weathered looking lightsaber. And the Reaver here, I actually weathered it myself, so you can see all these little edges around there are all been weathered by me, personally. This is a really cool lightsaber. Alright, so I want to show you the operations of the saber. On the Reaver there are two buttons, your power button right here, and then what we call your auxiliary button on the back. So when you get the Reaver, it's going to come in a deep sleep mode. And we wake the saber up by pressing the power button once to wake it up, and then you can go ahead and press it again to turn it on. Once it's on, you can go ahead and start spinning it. Subtle spins will be sounding like that, and then you can swing it harder to get cool sounds like that. While it's on, if you push the button on the back of the saber, that little auxiliary button, you press it down once for things like blaster blocks. Or you can hold it down, which will do like a lock-up kind of feature. So that's pretty cool. If you were to hit the saber on something, it'll do the flash on flash. You can also hit the saber at the same time as you hit the auxiliary button for some little extra sounds. It does have twist off as well, so you can push and hold the power button to turn it off, or you can just twist it and it will turn off. The saber comes with quite a few sound fonts on it for you, so to change the sound font, what you want to do is push and hold the auxiliary button down until you hear this lady.
Sound bank selection.
And then you can let go once you've heard her voice, and then you push the auxiliary button again to cycle through the next font. So that's the next font. If you want to choose that font, you push and hold the auxiliary button down, and that chooses that sound font, and then we hit the power button to turn it on. So those are a couple of the sound fonts that come on the saber and how to operate the buttons and change sound fonts. So hope that made sense, and if not, you can always let me know and I can walk you through it. The other thing that you want to know is how to charge the saber. So this is what we call the pommel, the tail end of the saber. You spin it to the left, lefty-loosey, and it comes off. And then inside the saber, you don't have to do it very hard, just kind of tilt it down and the chassis will come out. Don't ever pull the chassis out much farther than that, about halfway. All you really need to get access to is the charge port. So that little hole is your charge port. Your saber is going to come with a charging cable, and all we do is stick that in there, and then the other side of the wall, obviously, for power, and then a couple of hours you'll be fully charged. There is a little button on the charger that will go green when the charger is done charging. When it's done charging, you just unplug the saber, tuck the chassis in back in. Never put your finger directly on the speaker. That's a no-no. So there's little side areas, side ridges, just push those in. And if it ever doesn't go in, there's channels on the inside for it to go through the right way. Just twist it back and forth a little bit, and then it will go in. And don't push it in too far, just like that. Take your pommel and twist this back on. Make sure to be gentle with it and go slow with stuff like this, because it is a high-end lightsaber. And that's pretty much it, my friend. This is the Sabertrio Reaver that I want you to have for your birthday. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, may the Force be with you.